Yesterday, the first batch of MBBS students I had the privilege of teaching, formally as a teacher, completed their internship and they have now become doctors. Congratulations to every single one of them. I have learnt a lot from you despite me being the teacher and you being the students. The student, I have always felt, is the best teacher. But now I believe the one thing that must be going through their minds after they have got over the high of becoming doctors is NEET PG. This video is about that. NEET PG is one exam, but it involves thousands of dreams. It's a journey that is anything but simple. Let's look back at the history and the story of NEET PG. In 2013, India introduced a radical change to medical education. Before 2013, the widely accepted formula for cracking the postgraduate entrance exams to get a dream postgraduate seat for specializing in the field of medicine was you had a bunch of 5 fat books, 3 volumes by one author and 2 volumes by another author. If you managed to memorize those 5 fat books full of multiple choice questions, you were likely to get a good rank, and if you got a good rank, you would get a postgraduate seat of your choice. It is something I need to highlight for those of my viewers who do not know much about medical education. In India, if you want to become a specialist doctor, you have to appear in a postgraduate entrance exam and get a good rank. The better your rank is, the more choices you get. The worse your rank is, the less choices you get. And only if your rank is really good, you get to choose the subject you want to specialize in. Otherwise, your rank chooses the subject you can specialize in. So with that explainer out of the way, let's look at what change NEET PG brought about. NEET PG changed the nature of the exam. There was no set question bank available where you could memorize the questions and could hope to do well in the postgraduate entrance exams. The volume of repeat questions, at least in 2013, was seen to be less. So it was a radical change to medical education. Why did this happen? The goal of NEET PG, which stands for the National Eligibility cum Entrance Test for Postgraduate Courses, was to replace dozens of state and institutional exams with one national test. The goal was you only needed to deliver once. It was a simplification of the process, but it was a bold move and it wasn't without controversy. Legal challenges erupted. Private colleges, state authorities and students pushed back, and by mid-2013 the Supreme Court of India struck NEET PG down. But in a dramatic reversal, the Supreme Court reinstated NEET PG in 2016, calling it essential for transparency and merit-based selection. NEET UG for the MBBS courses took off first, while NEET PG waited one more year. By 2017, NEET PG was back, officially the single gateway to postgraduate medical seats across India, except for a few institutions like the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, JIPMER, PGI Chandigarh and NIMHANS in Bengaluru. In 2020, even the top central institutes joined the consolidation wave. They launched a separate exam known as INI-CET, or Institute of National Importance Common Entrance Test, for admissions to institutions of national importance. INI meaning Institutes of National Importance. Then came the pandemic. For the first time, NEET PG was postponed. Students faced uncertainty, burnout and long waiting periods. And now, uncertainty is the only certainty when it comes to NEET PG. A new wave of reform is coming, the National Exit Test or NEXT, set to replace NEET PG. NEXT will serve as both a final MBBS professional exam and a PG entrance test. But with delays and shifting timelines, NEET PG remains, for now, as of recording this video, the bridge between an MBBS degree and a specialization dream. From legal battles to pandemic delays, NEET PG has been at the heart of India's evolving medical education system. It's one exam, but it has endless stories.